Hello everyone and welcome to another live from the workshop. So today I'm going to be making the Master, the Roger Delgado incarnation of the Master as he appeared in Terror of the Autons in his suit with orange tie. Now, obviously for this I've got a suit figure and a Delgado head. Now the figure base I'm using for this is a, some of you might recognise as a 3rd series Harold Saxon figure. Now, the Roger Delgado head doesn't actually fit on this body, and as you can see, unfortunately, if I can capture it on camera, I have slightly cracked the back of the collar. But what I'm having to do is, I've trimmed down the head so I can then basically force it as such into place, and then I'm going to glue it. It's obviously not how it's going to sit there. I'm going to glue it into place as well. But I have been informed by people who've done this that a better body to use, if you're planning on doing this, is the James Lester Primeval suited figure, because the Delgado head apparently fits in fine without having to modify it. Unfortunately, I didn't have one of those spare. This is the only one I had spare, and whilst I had a suited figure, it made sense to just use this one rather than buying a new one. So that's what I'm going to do. But if you do find yourself wanting to make one of these, that is a better solution for you. So obviously, excuse me, obviously what I've got to do for this is repaint the figure. I've also still got the same Master hands on there, which are the waxy versions, and as you can see, there is a definite discrepancy in skin tone. So I'm going to try and repaint the skin tone of the hands to match the head. But first things first is to repaint the body and the suit. Now his suit, in the episode, some people see it as, it's one of these things, some people see it as black, some people see it as grey. Now, I am going to go, after having looked at the episode, I'm going to go for a kind of very dark grey. I don't want to go for black, because I don't think black looks right. I mean, just having it as he is here, and then if I have, if I add on like the orange tie, and obviously I'm going to add in the little neckerchief bit, it just, handkerchief bit, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look like it should be black. I think it does need to be a kind of off grey, so that's what I'm going to go for. So yeah, first things first is to repaint the suit, so let's get on with that now. And so here is my finished Terror of the Autons Master. Very pleased with how this came out, obviously. I don't want to always say that, but I am. I decided, now I don't know how well this is going to come up on camera. On camera, it might look like it is still black, but it is, in fact. I don't know, now the best place you might be able to see this is the difference between the shoes. I don't think it's going to come up on camera. But basically, it is, in fact, a very dark grey. So it is quite difficult to see on camera, but once you put it next to if you put this next to one of the normal Harold Saxon figures, you would notice that this suit is noticeably lighter. I had a bit of an accident with the collar at the back there where it cracked and I had to re-glue it back on. But yeah, I'm very pleased with how this came out. I had to match the, I don't know, again, if I can get this on camera, I had to try and match the skin tone on his hands, which the hands are a little bit more orange than I would have liked, but again, once you see it at a distance, you don't really notice, and it does fit in very well. Yeah, again, it's a very nice figure to do, very simple to do if people want to do this as a custom figure. It literally is just a bit of a head swap. We have to alter the head a little bit, and do a repaint. As I think I might have said at the start of this video, because I'm actually recording this bit many weeks after doing the making, For this, I've used the Harold Saxon body, but I know other people who have made it have used a James Lester Primeval figure body, and the head, the Delgado Master head, actually does fit into the neck hole, so I'm told. Now, obviously with this one, as I said, or possibly said at the start of the video, I've had to trim this down and glue the head in place. So the head isn't actually in the neck collar hole. I've actually had to sort of sit it on top and then glue it into place. So it is, if I did just push that with my thumb, the head would come off. But yeah, so if you are going to do this, maybe the James Lester Primeval body would be a better fit to use, but I don't know how readily available those are. I didn't have any of those spare, but I did have one of these spare, and so that is what I used, and that is my Terror of the Autons Master. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, it really helps me out a lot, and be sure to check out the description below for a link to my Patreon. There is an exclusive webcomic and rewards for the people who supported, and the funding generated by my Patreon helps me fund future videos. I salute you all, and I will see you with another video very soon.